as we dance. 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 As we dance.
Click, 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 click. I'm the Elephant King!
What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? I'm Chris Kidder. Hey, can I get a little sound check from my guest?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can't.
Can you feel me?
Can you feel me? Guys, and Grant, I think Grant's working on, oh, you're back. He's working on his mic cord. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where these three comedians and myself try to bring a whole hell of a lot of comedy into your life, at least for the next 2 hours. First off, I want to thank you guys for being here. We had a few weeks off. I had a week off because of I had internet issues from Spectrum. Fuck you. I don't need any sponsorship from you. And then I took 2 weeks off, a well-needed hiatus. I'm working back in the film industry. I'm working like 70 hours a week. It's crazy. But I've adjusted. I'm back. We're back. All right. Thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time here, thank you so much. If you're back again for more, thank you so much. All right, guys. Now for my guests. All right. This first comedian is a Comedy Store paid regular. He is Comedy Central's Roast Battle champ. Was recently in the Comedy Store documentary on Showtime, which I highly recommend. Is very, and he probably is high, but he was very high when he wrote this introduction for me. Welcome, Mr. Frank Castillo. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Excited to play some trivia.
Play some trivia. Partake. Awesome, brother. All right, next. Mark Selzer is a comic and performance artist who lives in Hollywood, California. If Salvatore Dali painted a satire of a comic, it would be Mark Selzer. I love that, man. That's awesome. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay, you know. We're having a pandemic. I'm having a great pandemic.
That's awesome, brother. All right. My next guest is a podcaster and comedian from the Pacific Northwest. He has a lot. I can't even read tonight. He has lost his Castillo brand headphones in Oregon and wants to know, have you seen them? This is not a product sponsorship, but he would really like them back. Welcome, Grant Yoder. How you doing, buddy? It's your mic cord. All right, fix it.
I fixed it.
All right.
Did I?
Yeah, you fix it. We hear you.
Oh,
Stop.
I fixed it.
Don't wiggle the mic. Awesome. Welcome, brother. Guys, I'm your host, Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if it's your first time here, jump into the live chat. You can feel free to jump into the trivia questions. Try to beat everyone else with those trivia questions. I'll also be asking questions from the audience throughout the night. If you're back again, thank you. We love you so much. This is episode 30, guys. This is episode 30. It's crazy. Like, I can't even believe, like, 30 episodes has flown by so fast. But we're going to try some new stuff tonight, too. So I'm excited about that. First, I just want to do introductions. So I want to start with you, Grant. Let's get a little introduction. Let's tell us a little bit about yourself, but you only have 30 seconds.
On me. I need to invest in mic cords. Something's gone terribly wrong, and I should have planned for redundancy. It's about me.
That's about you. Let's hear a little bit about you, Frank.
Hi, I'm very stoned, and yeah, I'm just hanging out. Yeah, I'm ready to be here, man.
I love it. Very stoned. Welcome. How about you, Mark? Let's hear it.
I don't exist. I'm having a great pandemic, but I don't exist. I'm working on existing in this plane of reality, but I'm working on it. So, I'm almost here. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. We'll see what happens.
Fantastic. All right. Well, we're going to start with our first series question. I'm going to start with you, Mark, actually. I want to hear what your thoughts are on these questions. So don't judge me by these questions, okay? Let's say you get in a staring I want to know, if you get in a staring contest, who wins in that stare down? And I want to know why.
Who wins?
Yeah.
I do, because I never give up. I'm like a dog that bites you and will not let go.
Now,
So,
I've seen you wear
me.
I've seen you wear glasses. Are you normally wearing glasses?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
I think your glasses you look more intimidating with them. That's why.
Yeah?
I feel like if
I thought if I wore glasses, then, I'm not going to be getting any fights. Because you can't hit a guy with glasses.
I
used to study jiu-jitsu and kickboxing.
Okay, I wouldn't mess with you then. How about you, Frank?
I would. I can't look people in the eyes.
Really?
It weirds me out, man. Unless they're attractive. If they're ugly people, I can't make eye contact. If they're attractive people, I can stare at them for a very long time.
I think that's the opposite for most people. I think if it's attractive, the attractiveness is the intimidation.
Oh,
People
no,
look
not
away.
for me. I'll stare, bro. But I will also quickly avert my gaze at ugly people.
Nice. How about you, Grant?
Well, I'm winning against Frank. Like, that much we know. He's not looking me in the eyes, so I got that one on lock.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like out in public lately, I live in Glendale, and I feel like Glendale is like the capital of people who stare. I don't know if you guys
Do people
ever drive.
stare in Glendale?
Yeah, I think it's. I'm not gonna go there. I think
you gotta
it's
care about him.
I don't want to get in trouble. I should be getting my first sponsor soon. I've already talked to them. I don't want to mess anything up. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I live in Glendale. I think it's a lot of the people around me have rubbed off on me, so I tend to stare a lot now, and especially when someone stares at me and I notice they're staring, that's when I just do the whole you gotta just look at them and just like force it on them until they just get uncomfortable and look away.
Or have a moment,
Yeah,
Just
or
connect,
have a moment. But I think that's like, you have the moments with the pretty people. But I think with pretty people, I've always looked away. Like, I'll look at them, but I think it's more like I'm looking at their butts or something like that. You know what I mean? And then they look at me, they lock eye contacts, and then I look away. I don't know.
No, I'm an ugly person. I'm like, you get to look at me. You get to see. You get to where I'm not supposed to look at you, but I'm going to stare at you. We're making eye contact. And if they try to look away, I'll like follow their eyes, and I was like, nope, I'm right here. And then I was like, yeah, ugly.
That's awesome. All right, Grant, we're going to start with you. Would you rather be kicked in the balls for $10,000? You get $10,000 if you let someone kick you in the balls as hard as they want. Or would you rather pay $500 and kick someone in the balls as hard as you want?
Oh, I'm gonna get paid $10,000. Yeah, no, that sounds great.
Like as hard as they want. As hard as they want.
Hey, I've got a lot of kids, guys. I'm all set. I don't need those anymore.
How many kids you got?
2, but it feels like a lot.
I got 2 as well, and it does feel
4
like
and
some
6.
little army.
Yeah.
How about you, Mark?
I don't have any kids I know of.
No, I want to know about the balls.
I'm asking a question about kicking in the balls. I'd rather get paid than get kicked in the balls. I've already had my balls operated on twice. So what the hell?
What?
You're like, wait, fuck it. What's the third time, right?
It's called a microcell. They make too much sperm, and then they think they're injured, so they swell up. They have these giant balls, and they had to like cut them operate on them. It was nasty.
So like even
And,
even if you jerked off like 10 times in a day, like that wouldn't help.
Yeah, it wouldn't help. I make too much, and then there's these bags of water on the sides of your balls that protect
I make too
them.
much.
Since they make too much, the bag of water will fill up, so I'd have a ball the size of my fist. And they operated on that one, and then the other one started acting up, so it was the size of a fist, so they had to operate on that one too.
See, I would definitely pay $500 to kick those.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
much-
yeah.
How
I
often in
think if I was
between?
just kick the shit out of it.
How
Was that
often
for-
in between the balls getting big and then you operating on them did you show them to absolutely every single person that you could?
Well, you wouldn't believe that I did it because with girls, they're like, "What's with this huge ball here?" And so they thought there was something wrong with me. Maybe I had a disease or something.
You're just
It wasn't
talking to the
easy
wrong
catch.
girls,
It
bro.
wasn't like girls could catch huge balls, right? If I was going out with guys, they'd be like, "Oh no, I could catch the huge ball disease from this guy here with huge balls." But the
I mean, what would
there
they
were
catch?
girls-
What would they catch? Like a huge clit? Like I don't.
No, you know other dudes would be like, I want also big balls, and they would just rub their balls against his.
Exactly.
See, the thing is that you don't really have much of a choice when it comes to those big. Like, you're not gonna find pants that cover those. You're showing them to everyone.
That's
Exactly.
right.
It's not a matter of decisions
I
here.
had a big heart on all this.
Yeah, if you find the right woman, she'll be like, "Oh, these balls are huge." You know?
Yeah.
Don't you dare get that surgery.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
Don't you dare fucking get those reduced. She'll put them on her wrist as like a watch.
Also, when they got that big, the problem is at some point they could get as big as a football, and that would be really painful. Like one day, suddenly it could get as big as a football.
Oh,
and
that
I'd
sounds
be
great.
Screaming.
Yeah, I'd have too much ego. Are you kidding me?
No, I mean, you'd be screaming. I'd be screaming. I mean, don't give me balls. Give me eggplants, my
When
friend.
the
Come on.
kid be screaming. It was
Couple
funny because
footballs.
they were bringing in like classes of people, medical students, to look at my balls. So there'd be like 20 people in the room looking at my balls, and they'd be like with rubber gloves, just like,
Wow.
hey, look at these huge balls.
They're fondling them. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that would be a curse if you were given those giant balls and you also had a micro penis.
Right,
man.
right.
Hey,
how about you,
doesn't
Frick?
Doesn't it kind of look like Mark's waiting for a cop to come back with his ID?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for right now.
Would I rather
If
get? I mean,
warrants, and they'll be taking me away pretty soon.
yeah. This looks like an episode of Cops. I love it. I would have to see who's kicking me in the balls. Like that's who I got to see who it is. Like if
Yeah.
it's, and also depends on whose balls am I kicking.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
$10,000 is a lot of money, but if you're giving me the woman's fucking gold medal soccer fucking score, I don't want to get kicked in the balls by her. That shit would
Or
suck.
like The Rock, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or like
exactly.
Dwayne Johnson. Yeah.
But if it was like, here you get $500, but you get to kick the fucking kid who used to pick on you from high school's balls, it'd be like, well, this is gonna be great because it's like, hey, what? I haven't seen you in 10 years, and I'm like, yep, today's gonna suck for you, dog.
Yeah.
And it's just like I get $500, and
That's-
I just fucking kick that dude in the dick.
Exactly. Awesome. All right, we're going into our first round of trivia. I want to explain this real quick. We've tried lots of variations. I just want to let you know your name is your buzzard. If you know that, first off, I have to ask the entire question. Let me finish the question. And then when I'm done, you have to say your name if you know the answer. And feel free to fuck with other people if you want. I don't care if you fuck with other people if you don't know the answer. But we're going to do our first 5 questions here. And if you're in the audience and you're checking it out, feel free to jump into the live chat, try to beat everyone else. And we might actually come to you for some of these questions if we don't know the answers. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Which movie soundtrack featured Danger Zone?
Oh, Frank,
And Frank, go for it.
Oh, man.
Top Gun.
It was Top Gun. And by the way, no Google. I've seen people Googling, so no Google. All
That's
right.
cheating.
I know, that's cheating. I'm just writing your names
Hands up.
down right here.
Oh, shit. Hands up. What's that? Ah, fuck.
I only know punk rock. I don't know any like regular bands with drum machines that are new.
I actually feel I just remembered how much I love trivia.
And these first 5 questions are all music oriented. Just a little heads up right there. Next question? Which member of the Beatles married Yoko Ono?
Frank.
Oh,
I heard Frank.
John Lennon.
It was John Lennon, sir. All right. Which Latina singer was murdered by her assistant?
Frank.
Frank.
It is. Selena.
It is Selena.
Yeah.
That's really sad. It's really you know.
I don't know if he's serious or not, but are you serious?
I'm
It
terrible.
could've-
Yeah.
it could've
Yeah,
been so
absolutely.
much.
It is
Could've
sad.
had
No, it is.
pretty
It
horrible
is.
band.
It is sad, but the way you said it, I'm like,
Could've
is he
been honest.
being
heart.
sarcastic? Like,
Hey, listen, I know how much
So
people love
sad.
Selena. I am not gonna mess with them.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
bro.
good.
Am I
They
supposed
good,
to touch my name if I want to answer the question? Am I supposed to touch it?
Oh no,
Just say
you
your name.
My name?
you gotta say it, but
understand.
but Mark, you gotta realize your mic isn't as clear, so you're gonna have to shout it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
all
gonna
right.
put my microphone in.
Chris, can I say your name?
Yeah, it's gonna confuse me, but go for it, man.
Okay, great.
All right, which American rapper released "You Can't Touch This"?
Frank.
Go for it, Frank.
MC Hammer.
It was MC Hammer. You on a roll, bro. This music, you're wearing a Wu-Tang shirt, so. Which U.S. artist is known as the king of pop?
Mark Selzer.
Frank.
Go for it, Mark.
It is Michael Jackson, the child molester.
Yes, thank you for that subtitle, but yes, I love it. Awesome. That's round 1. All right. Great job.
I'll get on the board. Don't worry.
You will.
Come on.
You will. All right. Frank, this question's for you, buddy. We're going to start with you with this question. You have to buy a homeless person food, like for real. What are you going to buy them? And if you have to buy them a bottle of booze, what are you buying them?
Is it any kind of meal?
It's anything. And I bring up this question because a homeless guy asked me for money,
guess
and I
the
said,
question-
I was
guess
I was at a McDonald's, and I said, what
Yeah,
do you want
yeah.
me to get you? He said nuggets, so I bought him a 20-piece nuggets, and he threw it in the trash right in front of me. I was pretty mad. But yeah.
What?
Pers-
They want-
pers-
they want- they don't
That's the
want to do
most amount of nuggets, you know?
I know. I was like trying to be
The
generous. Like,
maximum nuggets.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would understand if you came back and you're like, here's
give him like a
4
kid's meal with
McNuggets
4 nuggets.
and like no sauce, I'd have threw those chicken nuggets at you. And
Yeah.
I'm not even homeless.
Yeah.
But like if you came with it's like that's I guess was the question was like you get him a lot because I know what I'm getting if I go. I'm getting fucking extra large big ass Coke, you know? Am I
Yeah.
hooking him up? You know what I mean? Am I getting that motherfucker a cookie or an ice cream cone? Maybe. How generous do I feel today? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to hook up a homeless guy. That's also the gamble because if that motherfucker threw a full meal I gave him in the trash, I'd be so mad. That's tough, man.
That is. I was
I
just
say
curious.
a burger and a drink. You give him a burger and a drink. That's safe.
That's fair and safe. Yeah. How about you, Grant?
So first off, I did a podcast once. We did a chicken nugget power hour. So maybe he's done that because I never want to see a chicken nugget again.
What, like a chicken nugget once a minute or what?
Once a minute for an hour while podcast. It's not a good podcast. That's important here. Here's what I do. All right. I say, hey, come with me. We stop in a restaurant. We get bread. We get salads. Maybe like our eyes meet for a second. Maybe our hands like flutter past each other. Ooh, I don't know. I'm getting to know him. He's getting to know me. Okay. I'm going to order whatever he orders because that's polite. So you order first, man, and I'll follow off. And I don't know. We'll see where the night takes us.
With a homeless guy.
With, you know what? With a beautiful soul, and I'm getting to know him.
Yeah.
He's getting to know me.
It's all about the soul. No, I love that. I love that. I want to hear more about this power hour, bro. Like, how far did you get? Like, how many
An hour.
nuggets?
We did an hour.
No, but how many nuggets
Did
did
you eat
get?
60 nuggets?
There's no way. Did you?
I bought
you
120 nuggets. It was me and another guy.
How bad was that shit the next day?
We did it. It was bad. We were exploring different sauces. We were drinking rum.
Because I know how my shits get after 20 or 30 nuggets. You know what I mean? And fries and like a huge ass Coke. Like, bro, 60 nuggets. How much sauce did you get?
Okay, I got as many sauces as they would give me, and they're like, "All right, what sauces do you want?" I was like, "Man, you're the expert." Okay,
bro. How much, dude? Was it a solid shit or was it like? Did it come in pieces?
It was a stream. It was a stream.
Wow. Yeah. You must have drank a lot of water.
It was the next day. Like it's just that day. Blocked the puppy out. We're on the toilet. I think we were answering newlywed questions, my friend and I.
When you were shitting, was the shits frequent, or was it like you shat an hour and then you came back and shat, or was it like you shat every 15 minutes?
I took out my planner and I blocked out a day. We we
had
a day. We rolled the PlayStation in there. You know, like it was a day.
Dude.
Yeah, but like, so how long between the first shit and the second shit was? Sorry, I'm very specific. How long between the first shit and the second shit was it?
There's no time. Like it's a stream. It's a continuous stream.
Dude,
this is like there's no Netflix. Hey, are you still pooping? Yes, I'm still pooping.
His next episode of his podcast was podcasted from the toilet.
Yeah, it was all apologies. Our next episode, we made people apologize to us because of the physical. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm an Olympic level athlete, but I mean, my body did some pretty amazing things.
The sweats you had, like, describe the pain in your stomach when you were.
Yeah, let's get deeper. Let's go. Let's climb down into the crevasse.
Let's go colon deep,
like
bro.
25 chicken nuggets. You feel like it feels like someone's doing this to your stomach.
Well, I was very proactive, and I drank the next day. So
is this
important?
Grant, is this on video somewhere?
No, it wasn't a video podcast.
There's no moisture to really make it that shit, go smooth.
No, it's you know what? That's just the type of like dedication that we had to our craft. We also played giant Jenga while reviewing movies from memory, and like the tension just built so sharply as the whole thing started to wobble and fell onto the mics. It was good. It was really good.
At least 3 flushes.
At least.
Every 15 minutes I flushed, okay? I'm not going to let that sit. I'm not going to let it spoil. I'm not going to let it fester, all right? I'm not gross. I'm a gentleman, Frank.
All right, how about you, Mark? Let's move on.
Wanted some cake. I have always lived in horrible neighborhoods where I've got, like, strange homeless people, and I have to turn it off. You have to turn off the sympathy. But once this guy came up to me and he had no hands. His hands had been cut off at the wrist. And man, that was just too much for me. I just had to like sit down, and I did buy him a meal because I thought, man, that's so horrible, because how do you jerk off, You like have to spit on the ends of your pumps and like try to how do you do it?
I mean, dude, you could totally hold a fleshlight with your wrists.
Right, you could maybe do that. I don't know. It was just so horrible. It's such a horrible thought for me. Just no hands. Homeless.
Question, Mark.
No. I bought him. I said, I'll just buy you whatever you want here on the menu, and he ordered a burrito with some rice and beans.
Nice.
And I think it was a chicken burrito.
Nice,
and,
man.
It just took it's usually you have to turn off, the suffering, like, because you see so many homeless people, and it's a horrible tragedy, but, you just have to turn it off because you can't feel for them all day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For this guy, it's just impossible not to feel sorry for him and just go, man. But then I heard from the police on Hollywood Boulevard that he was making a bomb to blow somebody up he didn't like, and
out of a
blew
burrito.
off his hand. And then I stopped feeling sorry for him. I just thought, man.
Oh, that's how he lost his hands?
That's how he lost his hands. He
Oh.
was the mad bomber of Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh,
These things happen.
Yeah.
He would walk down the Hollywood Boulevard with his pants halfway down, because it's really hard to pull your pants up when you don't have any hands. And they would arrest him sometimes, and they'd be trying to cuff him, but the cuffs would just like fall off. So they'd have to try to cuff him like up here with like 2 cuffs. There was no way to cuff the guy. That was a big problem also for the cops.
Okay, we're moving on. This is ridiculous, dude. I love it. All right, we're gonna do a little speed round. There's no points. This is called Just Say Anything. So whatever comes to the top of your brain, I just want to hear it. I'm just gonna spit out half of a sentence. I don't care. Whoever has something to say it. All right. This is just a speed round, kind of an ad lib thing.
Right.
So here goes number one. Today looks like a good day to
Eat blueberries.
Okay.
Love
Suck
blueberries.
it,
Guys,
dick.
you have a good blueberry? Come on.
I'm going to
All right.
buy my sex robot breast implants.
All right. Sometimes I look in the mirror and
Suck a dick.
whoa. Whoa.
All right, wait, is this like
This
eye
is-
contact with yourself? Is that what's going on here?
You suck
I'm
your own
I'm not saying no. I'm just
dick. Okay. All right. In the shower, I reached for.
My gun.
Wow. Okay.
okay. Now I'm saying no. Now I'm saying no to the first thing. I don't know if it's a safe environment for me.
All right. I love to eat.
Oh, blueberries. Come on.
I actually want blueberries on this one too.
I know.
Yeah, blueberries. You got
Chris,
it.
have you had blueberries?
I love blueberries.
Clean,
Have you had them?
like clean vaginas.
Jesus, Mark.
Don't like smelly ones.
Wow.
Only clean vaginas.
Okay.
these
well,
things are crazy. They're little.
Mark,
I like-
Mark,
yeah.
this is a kid's show. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm kidding, dude. All right, next one. I would kill for.
I'm just gonna say it, guys.
Really
A
solid.
beer.
Yeah, a beer would be amazing right now, actually. I don't have any. I need some. Actually, I have some spicy beer in my refrigerator. It was supposed to be mango beer, and it's mango spicy beer. And I was like, what is this garbage? I didn't like it. All right.
That sounds terrible.
So now
I
it's
would
just, it's what I offer people when they come over. Here, you want a beer? And just give it to them.
Up here in Oregon, it is a utopia
rid
for
of it.
beer. There's beer is everywhere. That whatever beer you want is anywhere.
It's all craft beers, right? Everywhere.
Oh, it's all craft. It's great craft beer. Like I know more than a dozen people who brew their own beer.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much. We're going to go into our first comedy clip. This is Mark Selzer. Mark, where are you in this clip? Do you know? Oh, you do a lot of comedy clubs, so I don't
I'm
know.
in a theater in Hollywood that's really cool. It's called, I forget what it's called, but I didn't even know it was there. I lived by it for years, and then one day I got on a comedy show, and there was this really nice theater right by my apartment where I lived in Hollywood, and I forget what the theater is called. Arroyo
Okay.
Theater, maybe?
Okay.
It's in
All right.
Hollywood, but it's a very nice theater. If you get a chance.
Awesome. All right, guys. This is Mark Selzer. Check him out. All right.
I was walking, I live in Hollywood, I was walking down Hollywood Boulevard the other day, and I met a woman who said she would sleep with me for $40.
Nice.
It's true. I told her, I'm sorry, I only end up sleeping with women that cost me thousands of dollars and horrible amounts of emotional pain. So I couldn't help her out. Not too many people know this, but I actually used to sing for an AC/DC Christian rock cover band. I did. We were called AC/BC. That's after Christ, before Christ. For those of you who are illiterate. Sorry, sometimes my jokes do discriminate against the illiterate. We sang Christian rock versions of all the AC/DC songs. We sang We Had Celibacy All Night Long. Thank you. I'm going to do a little of it for you. Well, let me warn you, this is gonna suck because I'm way out of practice. The cover on her Bible was leather and clean. It was the best damn Bible cover I ever seen. We didn't do it. We read the Bible and had celibacy, come on everyone, all night long. We did not do it. Then of course there was our big closer, our big hit, The Highway to Heck. Because they bring their children, you can't say hell. So that one went, see if I can remember, it went, when you're on the highway, when you're on the highway, be sure to wear your seatbelts. Safety first, because we're Christians. Come on, everybody, on the highway to heck. Highway to heck. Well, the Christians liked it. Well, so let's try some jokes. This will be the joke portion of your presentation. What did the Kung Fu master use to keep the wrinkles out of his clothes?
What?
His iron fist. Very vain Kung Fu master. I was on my way here today, and I met someone that said they were gender fluid. Gender fluid. I said, I'm not gender fluid, but I have some. Woo! I carry a supply of it with me wherever I go. It's right here in my balls. Did you hear about the new Caitlyn Jenner burger? Over there at Wendy's? It's a burger, and when you order it, there's no meat inside. Gives new meaning to the phrase, where's the beef? Well, you know, I'm glad I'm here today because I'm doing just wonderful today because I finally threw my alcoholic girlfriend the fuck out of my apartment. I've had it with her shit. I just decided I was going to go out and find myself another alcoholic girlfriend. It's true. My friend said to me, Mark, why does this keep happening to you? You're going to have to try something different. Try casting a wider net. So I did cast a wider net, and you know what I got? 2 alcoholic girlfriends. More fun that way. Yeah, I usually get my alcoholics in pairs. Like when I was in high school, I was diagnosed with severe chemical depression. Later on in life, I found it was actually called 2 alcoholic parents. Well, I'll end on a Trump joke. I'm worried that Trump is still president because he says he's finally going to destroy Al-Qaeda and ISIS. Now that scares me because those guys have been trying to recruit me online. They have. Because they heard I was bombing all over town.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Awesome. Yeah, awesome, Mark.
Mark,
Mark, do you
I was so
I've seen you a few times. Do you like to carry those poppers around with you? Or was it just a special occasion?
I did that for a little while. People really liked it. They applauded when I did that. I maybe should bring some more. I used to have a guitar too sometimes, but it's difficult to carry things around and, you know. And stuff
I feel like
that.
there's a lot
what's
of
his
comics
face?
doing with guitars now. I see them all over the place.
I have this bit where I
Yeah.
bring a guitar up on stage and then I set it down next to the stool and I don't touch it the entire set. It's just there. It's like Chekhov's guitar, but I refuse. I don't dress it. I don't touch it.
Do you guys know the
I
comedian
used to play it
JP
with a
Puthenveetle?
guitarist.
JP Puthenveetle,
no.
have you guys? Where he like about 3/4 of the way through
You're
every one of
breaking up, you guys. I can't hear you for some reason.
about 3/4 of the way through every set. He keeps talking.
What?
That's just what he does. Like it's just like I'm like, but it's pretty funny. The crowd's always really receptive to it. So I love
Yeah,
it.
that sounds awesome.
Anyways, guys, that was
there's
Mark
the,
Selzer. I just want to say also for anyone watching, you can go follow my guests. I have links down in the descriptions, and you can see on the side of the screen we have their Instagram tags. So please
Send
go show
money.
them some love. What's that, Mark? And if you want to donate, feel free to send money via Venmo to
sound's
Chris
breaking
Kidder
up. I can hear
Comedy
you.
so we can buy Mark Selzer some better internet. All right. So we're gonna start.
I can't hear you.
I know, Mark. See if you can hear me with this question. Thanksgiving prank. What do you stuff in the family turkey?
My foot. Put my foot in there. That'd be good. Or my head. My head might be good. I don't know. A bra from my brother who's a cross-dresser.
Interesting.
That'd
Okay.
be good.
With his
He
name
was
on it.
leaving bras around the house for a while. They
Awesome.
were like, where are these bras from?
How about you, Frank?
Weed. I'm definitely gonna put edibles in the turkey. So I want everyone to have a good time.
That's a good one, dude. Like, how many milligrams does it take to stuff a turkey?
100. Definitely putting 100 in there. Getting everybody fucked up.
Is that what you like to take? Is 100?
Eventually, I usually take 10 to 20 at a time.
Dude, so I don't smoke weed that often. Like it's pretty rare. I have my stash, but I'm more of a drinker than anything. But I was at a comedy show the other
straight
night.
edge for life. Any of you guys know what that is? I don't know if you do. That's me. I'm straight.
There is a
I
comedy
don't have
show.
dark hair, though.
There's a comedy show over in Highland Park, and they have basically vendors out there with edibles and all kinds of stuff. And the lady comes by me. She's like, "Here, you want a sample?" And I was like, "Oh, what is it?" She goes, "It's an edible." And then,
Are you talking to me again? Because you're breaking up.
no, I'm not talking anymore.
Sorry.
And yeah, I asked him how many milligrams was it, and she said 100. And I said, well, I really don't know if that's a lot. And she goes, it's pretty strong. And I go, I smoke weed, a dozen times a year maybe. And she goes, yeah, you can't have one of these. And she walked away. Yeah, so that was it. How about you, Grant? What are you stuffing in the turkey?
Yeah, well, first off, let me just say, I have this theory that I look like too much of a narc to buy weed. Like, it's legal here in Oregon. But I feel like I'd walk in like, one jazz cigarette, please. They'd be like, no, you're a narc. Like, but it's legal. Like, nah, get out of here.
A jazz cigarette.
I'm putting frogs in that turkey, Chris. Like 30 frogs. And
Dude, I love
it's
that.
interactive. They're going to start hopping around. They're going to start making a mockery. It's going to be great.
I like that, and that's fun for the kids.
That's fun for the whole family,
See,
Chris.
I was thinking like, stuff it with condoms, but that's not fun. Like the kids would be like,
Kids don't
what?
like condoms.
No, of course not. Not
Kids
yet.
love
They think they're water balloons. They're like, yay!
Yeah, water balloons.
No, kids are very disappointed by condoms when they're like,
They know
oh,
what
these
they
look
are.
like they're toys. Oh, they're not
Water
toys.
balloons to them. Cold water and rum at people.
And
I
then
think maybe-
everyone
I
goes
think-
home, they have frogs. Like,
I think
everyone's got a frog.
I think stuffing it with like gummy bears.
Where's we good?
I think like gummy bears
Yummy
would be
bears.
good. Yeah, I think that'd be great. All right, next round of trivia. Remember, your name is your buzzard. Your name is your buzzard. This one, this category is movie quotes. Movie quotes. Mama, I want to know what movie goes along with these quotes. All right, say your name. Mama always said life is like a box of chocolates.
Grant.
Frank.
Go for it,
Mark
Grant.
Selzer.
Forrest Gump.
It is Forrest Gump. Great job, Grant. Now everyone's on the board. Yay! All right. This next one. Yeah, baby.
Frank.
Go
Austin
for it,
Powers.
Frank. That is Austin Powers. That was my my Austin Powers impersonation. All right. Nobody puts baby in a quarter.
Grant.
Go for it, Grant.
Dirty Dancing.
It is Dirty Dancing.
Hey.
Hey. It's my wife's favorite movie. All right. You can milk anything with nipples.
Grant.
Frank.
Go for it, Grant.
Meet the Foggers.
It is Meet the Foggers.
I have never.
Oh, wrong,
Me?
wrong,
Wait,
wrong. It
wait.
is,
Wrong.
Grant.
Wrong.
Meet the Barons.
it is Meet the Parents. I'm like, as I'm marking, I'm like,
Oh,
wait, that's
so-
not right. Yeah, it's Meet the
I was
Parents.
answering like meet the. We're meeting someone.
Meet the Fockers was the sequel.
All right. All right, this next one's longer. Let me finish. You must be kind. You must be witty, very sweet, and fairly pretty. Take us on outings, give us treats, sing songs, bring sweets.
Grant.
Go for it, Grant.
Is that Mary Poppins?
It is Mary Poppins.
It's the letter that these kids write to the. They burn it and it flies away.
Yep. Dude, that's great, man. I like how Frank dominated music. You just dominated movies. All right.
Mark's coming for the next one though.
We'll see. The next
I
one's
don't know,
commercials. The next
That
one's
guy's
going to be
got big
commercials.
balls. I don't know.
Yeah.
See the set on that man.
All right. Grant, this question, we're going to start with you. You can't find a mask and have to make one. What are you going to use?
Okay, I actually make my own masks, so this is great. Right now, shirts that are my like favorite shirts that just I'm really tall. I'm 6'5". Sorry, this is going somewhere. Walk with me. I'm
Jesus.
6'5", so if I stretch my arms out and I have my cuffs, I'll just rip a sleeve off my shirt. And I did it 4 times last month. So I'm taking all these shirts and I'm sewing them into masks for one of my buddies. That way he can always carry me with him and he doesn't know. And I've told his wife and she thinks it's great.
That's awesome. How about you?
Socks, clean ones, clean socks. You just take a scissor, you cut them down the middle, and then you put little holes in the end for ear holes, and you just put them on your ear, and then you've got a mask real quick. If not, I go to the 7-Eleven and waste $4 on one.
Is that what they cost at 7-Eleven? That's what they
Yeah,
cost,
here's
$4?
the 7-Eleven. Camo mask.
Where does mouth go? I can't see it.
I want
Where
one
does
that
mouth
says,
Whoa.
let's pretend this is doing something.
Yeah.
I'm going to order one online that says, let's pretend this is doing something. It's doing nothing.
No. Wear your masks.
Wear your mask.
Wear your masks.
How about you, Frank?
No, I want to be free.
I would turn it from turn it from like sweatshirts.
Sweatshirts?
I like a thick mask.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the size of Mark's balls.
Size of Mark's balls.
I just want a big old Mark's balls on my face. That's what I'm
Yeah, I
looking
just
for.
want
Yeah.
Mark's balls.
I think one of the best things you can do is like make a gator out of a sleeve, like a t-shirt sleeve. You can make a gator out of one of these things and just like pull it over your face.
No, I make mine. I make a night of it. Like I'll make a Cosmo and pull out the sewing machine.
Yeah.
This isn't even a joke. This is like, this is my weekend. Yeah.
Is that what you're drinking?
No, I have a Sazerac. I made myself a Sazerac.
Sazerac. What is that?
It's like a pretentious old fashioned.
Okay, pretentious
Yeah.
old fashioned.
It's like
I
an
thought
old fashioned.
if old fashions weren't pretentious enough, this one's more. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm a Scotch drinker. I just straight up Scotch. That's what I drink. All right. Let's go. Next 5 questions. This is more on a commercial theme. So commercial theme, all right? I want you to name the commercial from the phrase that I list. Here we go. When you're here, your family.
Grant.
Go for it, Grant.
Fuck.
That's gonna be at Olive Garden. When you're here, your family.
You're here, your family. Yeah.
When you're here, you've made some really poor choices.
You made some poor. Hey.
And it's gradual.
Hey.
Dude, I remember loving their breadsticks when I was a kid. I went there a few years ago with my family, and the breadsticks were so damn salty. I'm like, these are garbage. I was so
Yeah,
mad.
y'all can't go to
I
Olive Garden. Come
love
on.
them. I love them.
You love them. All right, next one. Because I'm worth it. I even said it soft. Because I'm worth it.
I want to say diamonds.
Trojan condoms.
Because I'm worth it.
No. All right, the answer I'm looking for. The answer I'm looking for is L'Oreal. Because I'm worth it. I was seeing if any of you guys would know it. You know, there's no ladies in here. All right. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Grant.
Frank. Pringles.
Go for it, Grant.
That's gonna be Pringles. Thanks, Frank.
Damn.
I didn't even know. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
shouted it out.
Pringles
Yeah.
are a potato crisp. They are legally not allowed to call themselves a chip.
Oh wow.
Really? Holy shit.
Yeah, because they are potato particles that are squished together. The chip lobby is like, no, you're not a chip.
Okay.
Oh.
This is true, 100% true.
All right. Next question, or not, or next phrase. This isn't really a phrase. The champagne of bottled beer.
Frank. Budweiser.
Frank. What was it, Frank?
Budweiser.
No, sir.
Grant,
Oh.
Grant.
is that going to be? Oh no, I was gonna say Modelo, but it's definitely not Modelo.
It's definitely not Modelo.
Guys, I only drink Oregon beer. Not even a joke.
I think I know what it is after him.
I don't know any of these commercials. I knew a lot of the movie ones, but I didn't bring you to that.
All right, the one we're looking for, the champagne of bottled beer, is Miller High Life. Piss beer, in my opinion. All right. This last one of you guys have to know this. What's in your wallet?
Grant,
Go for it, Grant.
the Capital One.
It
What's
is
in your wallet?
It is Capital One.
Hey,
And just like
Mark,
that, Grant passed Frank.
Mark, what's in your wallet? is that a ball, or are you happy to see me?
It's a testicle joke.
When you're out of
Well, night,
Schlitz,
man.
you're out of beer. That's the only one I know.
Awesome.
That's a good one.
All right, here we go. Guys, we're going to show a clip from Frank Castillo. This is at the Ice House. I know this one because it says the Ice House behind you. I love the Ice House. I've performed there quite a bit myself. Awesome, dude. I love this set. Here we go. This is Frank Castillo.
Go.
Great, I have my mask. It looks like my wife's thong. That's pretty dope. Wife's got a huge vagina. No, I'm just kidding. She's got a very moderate vagina. I don't know how. That's a weird way to describe my wife. All right, I'm going to move on. Hello, everybody. I did get married about like 6 months ago. Thank you very much. Yay! Very excited. Still watch a lot of porn. Pornhub is my favorite website. It is kind of like YouTube. Yeah, porn watchers don't. It's kind of like YouTube. I don't know if you know this. You can start your own channel. Oh, do you have your own channel? Not yet? Okay. Well, this might be something you're interested in. You can start your own channel, film yourself fucking, upload it. People can watch the video and then send you money on the side like an independent artist. It's amazing. Really good job to have if you guys have to self-quarantine. So it's going to be a good way to make some money on the side, you know? It's crazy, man. There's this couple that I've been following for about 5 years now. Yo, I don't even masturbate. I just love the progress they've made as a couple. It's like, damn, Steve can fuck now. This is dope. This couple's in love. Look, they're making eye contact. I fucking love these guys. For real, I've sent this couple like $5,000. They just fuck on this mattress that was on the ground. Now they got a dope new king-size bed set from IKEA. 3-camera setup. It's like I paid for that shit, you know? It's like I'm a producer. Is everybody talking about coronavirus? Is everybody even talking about it? Yeah, a little bit. No. My mom called me and was like, "Move home, please." I was like, "No, I'm not gonna move home." My mom, my whole life, has been very like Hispanic panic all the time. I don't even know what that means. It means that they worry about shit all the fucking time. She'll call me and be like, "The world's ending. I need you to come home." My whole life, she's always been like, the world's going to eventually end at some point, and you need to be home with me when it does. And I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I want to be surrounded by my mom while the world ends, and she's just like, I told you so, because that doesn't sound like a fun place. I'd rather die in my apartment with my wife playing my Xbox. That sounds much funner. I do love my mom, though. Don't let the mean things I'm saying about her fool you. Growing up, she was very tough. She was like an old school, like Mexican lady, and she'd always be like, telling me to like succeed in things. She'd be like, don't fuck around at all. And she'd always yell at me, just give me like hour-long just lectures about how I should not fuck up in life. And it's just so funny, because I remember at the end of it, she'd always just be like, I don't give a shit if you hate me, you will be successful. And I'm like, this is a weird thing to shout at a 7-year-old. And it's crazy, because I am successful now, and I only see her at Thanksgiving. So, no, I see her all the time. She's actually one of my favorite people, because we started getting stoned this year, and when you get stoned with your parents, you get to meet who they were right before they had you. So I got to meet the real version of my mom, and she is my fucking favorite. She got super baked, started telling me shit I'd never known about her. She was like, I believe in conspiracy theories. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, I think 9/11 was an inside job, and it was those goddamn Italians. What YouTube videos are you watching? Growing up, my mom was a very strict lady. She used to be a juvenile facility officer. And I remember the first party I ever threw at my own apartment, she just showed up and crashed it. She walked right in, looked at one of my friends and was like, yo, Brian's got coke. I was like, whoa, why are you so excited? First off, Brian comes from a stable family. He doesn't do drugs. She was like, bullshit. Kids from stable families fucking love cocaine. Pushed him against the wall, started patting him down, reached into his pocket, pulled out a bag of cocaine, held it in front of his face, and was like, you're lucky I don't tell your parents, Brian. Then she left, and it took us all about 30 minutes to realize my mom just jacked Brian for his cocaine. That's why she grinds her teeth so much. Okay. Weed being illegal, okay, I'll let that last laugh go through. Weed being illegal is like the worst, especially just like different states. Because I'm an idiot, and I don't know if you guys know this, but in Los Angeles you can just fly out with weed. And I do that all the time. Yeah, you shook your head. Fuck yeah, man, you get that. A lot of you people are just figuring it out. So flying out of Los Angeles with drugs is not hard at all. Coming back is the problem. And I didn't know that because I was in North Carolina going through TSA, and the TSA agent was talking to me. He was like, oh, you're from California? That's dope, man. Weed's legal there. That's great. He's like, man, I love those weed pens. Those are like the dopest. I'm like, yeah, man, they're so convenient. They're great. You can fucking, take them places. Don't give you trouble. He goes, yeah, well, sort of. They're like super illegal here. It's actually a felony for every one you have. And I was like, really? He goes, yeah. And they also don't take the cartridge off. They leave the battery on. So they weigh it as a whole thing. And then you get like, a felony for each gram or whatever the fuck. And I was looking and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. Because in my head I was screaming because I just put 4 fucking pens in the bin as it was going through the fucking TSA. And I'm just looking at it like, oh, 4 felonies isn't that bad? That's like what? I don't know, like a couple years? It'll be fine. No one's gonna do anything. I'm gonna be okay. And my bin goes through the TSA, and the TSA agent looks at it, and he looks at me, and he waves me over, and then 4 more cops come with him. And they're like, can we talk to you, sir? And I go, yeah. And he looks at me and he goes, hey man, you're a comic, right? And I go, yeah. And he goes, is that Pauly Shore right behind you? And I was opening for Pauly that whole weekend. I go, yeah, absolutely, that's Pauly Shore. And he was like, oh, is there any way we can meet him and take a picture with him? And I would go, abso-fucking-lutely, yeah, no problem at all. Hey, Pauly, can you come over here? Because I don't want to fucking go to jail. That is like white person Jesus. Pauly Shore is fucking redneck messiah. It is perfect. Because he walked up, they lost their goddamn minds. and I grabbed my shit, and I just walked away. I didn't even say hi or take a picture with them. I just fucking left and then shit myself. Well, this was fun. I can't wait to go get high. Thank you guys so much. Friends, friends, to see you.
as we dance. 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 Baby, it's the two of as we dance. 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 As we dance.